this is Erin from the Instagram account Romance Tarot Witch, and I'm back with another video describing your soulmate, twin flame, or person of significance that you will probably end up in a long-term committed partnership with. So before we get started, if you haven't gotten to see my podcast episode yet, please go watch it. I've been hearing from a lot of people that it's super informative. It's practical advice, spiritual advice, and just advice on what to do when you're in situations in your romantic life. I'm going to be coming out with more episodes soon, but the first one is out and it's all about what to do when you feel connected to someone but you can't be in a long-term committed relationship with them for some reason. So I go really deep into that topic and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts about it. Alright, so with all that being said, let's do our self-compassion ritual using the self-compassion deck here. And let's see what it has for us today. So stand up, guy or gal. This is regardless of the outcome, you can give yourself credit for time you stood up for what was right. Sometimes the things that we stand up for, which are the ethically right things to do, put us in really awkward positions when we deal with other people. So make sure that you're giving yourself credit where credit is due. If you recently did stand up and had your boundaries, stood up for your boundaries rather, and it ended up putting you in a bad position, you still get to keep your dignity, you still get to keep your confidence, and that's really what's important. So with all that being said, this is going to be group 1, this is going to be group 2, this is going to be group 3, and this is going to be group 4. Okay, so Black Moon, Lilith, and the 12th house. This person is definitely super mysterious. They're probably someone you're really attracted to, but the desire that you have between each other is largely probably hidden, or might be something that you guys acknowledge in private but not necessarily in public. You might have met this person either through working through a mental health situation or working at a hospital together. You could also have met this person by maybe they're taking care of someone. Like, I'm almost getting the sense that they might be taking care of a sick parent or something like that, with the 10 of Wands being here. So they might be taking care of a parent, they might be taking care of someone who is ill. They have a lot of burdens in their life. They also can be very spiritual. There might be someone who's just very spiritually aligned, very spiritually awakened. And yeah, we also have the independence and collaboration. So maybe this person is kind of in between, wanting to be really independent and wanting to collaborate with other people. Like with that 10 of Wands, there is a sense of burden. There is a sense of like, this person is really doing what's right, but it's hurting them in a way where it's becoming, where they have to find balance, because we have the Temperance card. They could be a Sagittarius as well, or a fire sign in general. They might have this kind of situation where they have to really find the balance between being an independent person and collaborating with other people. I'm getting the sense if this person has a particular way that they look, they might be someone who is on the broader side. Like, I'm looking at the Moose card and I'm just thinking of someone who just looks really strong, like just looks like they lift stuff up or could lift you up. Definitely getting more of a masculine vibe, but it doesn't have to be, obviously. But yeah, I think you met this person either via a hospital. 12th house could also talk about prison, so you might have met this person like working at a prison or near a prison or because of a prison, which I know is kind of like not as a great topic. However, that is something that could have happened in this particular situation. I also feel like this person's really physically attractive. With Black Moon, Lilith, whew, this is attractive. It's an attractive person. Let's see kind of what the relationship would be like. So there is a sense of denial with this connection. You know, I'm getting a sense that like maybe like I almost imagine like like a Black Panther stalking someone and like going around in circles. You guys are going around in circles, you know, knowing that you want to be together, knowing and recognizing each other as being like a soul level connection, but then being like, oh, but I can't do it. Oh, but I can't do it. Oh no, we can't do that. Like something's definitely preventing it, and I think it's that sense of burden. Like maybe when this person's not dealing so much with that sense of burden, they'll be able to give you a really beautiful relationship, but they're still dealing with that burdenness. And then we have addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. So maybe this person has some addiction issues. 12th house also can represent addiction and mental health. So maybe they're dealing with someone or help, like that person that they're taking care of could be someone who has an addiction, or they could have a bit of an addiction themselves. Definitely like this person's life definitely has a bit of a darkness and a different like mystery to them. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person, and I'm honestly not sensing that. I think that it's this person's almost like their job to really step in and help people with these topics. They are really showing up as someone who's really trying to help people with like darker topics. I'm almost getting a sense. So let's see if this person will contact you soon, or if there'll be movement to this connection in the near future, like what's going on. So we have separation, which means that you could probably know this person, but you are, you know, separated from them. Like you could have been with this person already and been in separation, but this person is definitely your soulmate and someone that you should be in a relationship with. Ooh, and then we have not giving back to the ex. So this person might have recently broken up with someone else and they're not giving back to them. So yeah, they could be coming towards you just based on the fact that like they maybe had a separation from their ex. Ooh, yeah, they might have had just recently been separated from someone, recently broke up. So I would definitely look out for communication from this person, because they definitely recently probably broke up with someone else. All right, that was you, group number 1. Let's get into group number 2. This person gives me Taurus vibes. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we have the fixed card, and then we also have Venus. The only fixed sign that I know that's ruled by Venus is Taurus. That's usually someone who's almost a little bit on the hedonistic side. Like they love good foods, they love good music, they have great taste. They really want to expand what your experience is. With the 10 of Pentacles, they might have a lot of money, or they might have just been in a place where they have that practical sustainability. Like their life is kind of set up, but they might be a little bit slow moving in the romance department. And the reason why I say that is because we have the 7 of Wands, which is about defensiveness. So maybe they are a little bit defensive when it comes to romantic relationships because of being hurt in the past. They've spent most of their life, you know, maybe recovering, or almost getting like divorce vibes, like this person like got divorced or something like that, and they've spent a lot of time recovering from that, and now they're in the place in their life where they're like, okay, I got my finances together, I have my stuff, I'm ready for love, I'm ready to do these things, you know? This person's probably very stabilizing for you. Like, I feel as though if you met them, you guys would just be like, oh, like, this feels good. Like, you know, I feel like I'm being supported and held by this person. Just like such an earthy, down-the-earth person is really what I'm getting. We have observation by the blow vibe. So they might be someone who really sits down and like observes and doesn't say anything. Like they just sit there and they watch for a while before they even say anything to you. Like I said, I really get that slow moving kind of person. Like they are taking their time, they're taking the relationship in, they're taking you in, and they want to make sure that everything is good. Almost like kind of methodical. The reason why I also say methodical is because we have the Orb Weaver, which is a very methodical spider. It is, the key word on here is imagination. So, I can also see that this person might be like a Pisces as well. Like they might be someone who really like fantasizes about you and really wants to be in a relationship with you, but hasn't found the courage to be able to like speak that and say that to you because they're scared. Scared about what you want to do. They might be a little bit shy. They have their stuff together, but they're worried about speaking up and telling you about pretty much everything, pretty much how they feel. So let's see what the relationship would be like with this. I want to see a few key points about the relationship. Let's see here. Oh, see, remember I said they were fantasizing about you? We have longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Like this person's like in the background just like yearning for your connection but doesn't know how to say anything. That's actually so sweet. I don't know. I love people like that. I do. I'm a Leo. I feel like I just want to bring people to be their most authentic self. So when I see someone in the corner being all broody, I'm just like, oh, I just want to talk to you and see what you're doing. Like, so I kind of see this person being that kind of person. Like they're in the background secretly yearning for you, but they don't feel like they can talk to you about it because they're kind of shy. Like they have their finances together and all of that good stuff, but they're not necessarily able to give you or not even not able to give you, but they're not necessarily having the courage to come up to you and tell you how they really feel. We also have new love, so this might be someone that you don't know or is relatively new in your life. Like they might have just been clocking you from afar and being like, oh man, like this person's like really cool and I really want to get to know them, but I'm scared. Oh, they're so shy. So let's see if this person will actually contact you anytime soon. See, look, we have stress and anxiety. Like, they're stressing about it. They really are. They're really into you, but they're really stressing about it. And they, like, I honestly think that they might see you and they're just like, oh, like, you're so beautiful. Like, that also could be what the Venus card is talking about. They just see you and they think you're so beautiful and wonderful, and they just are having such a hard time telling you and talking to you about it. But they've just been watching you from afar instead, like clocking your social media or something like that. And we have talking to others, so they might have talked to other people about you. I would say, like, if you want to, like, I would say if this person has, like, a lot of, like, friends, or you have mutual friends, that they might be talking about you or trying to get advice about, like, how to talk to you. Overall, I think this person is a very stabilizing force. I think this person has their financial, practical life together, but with their romantic life, there's just that sense of shyness that they're trying to get past. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, group 2. Let me know if it resonated or if you know who this person is, because, I mean, I kind of want to know who this person is. So, they seem so adorable. All right, group 3. Big Sag energy, big Sag energy. Okay, so we have the 7th house of union, partnership, love, and compromise. You might already be in a relationship with this person, straight up. And we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. It is the energy of expansion. You know, this person is adventurous. They want to go out and do new experiences. They want to experience things. They want to experience things with you as well. I definitely feel like meeting this person was like almost like fate. You know, you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like fate. It's usually pretty abrupt. Like, you just run into this person, you're like, I have no idea why I ran into you. This doesn't make sense. There's that sense of faith. And then we have the Apprentice of Zen, which is like the Page of Pentacles. So this person might be, you might have met this person at school, you might have met this person at work where you were training for a new job, or you were training them, or they were training you. You might have met this person just through some kind of like practical situation, like they might work at a bank or something along that lines. We have the Great White Shark as a personality card, which is clarified by power. So this person might be just like someone that you are around and you just think like, oh my goodness, they're like such a powerhouse. Like, they get things done. They are unafraid. Just a lot of fire sign like energy. They're just doing it. They don't care about what other people think. They're a powerhouse. They have their stuff together and they're doing what they want to do when they want to do it. We also have the Grizzly Bear, which is clarified by solitude, which the grizzly bear is also super duper powerful as well. It's one of the biggest bears that they that ever have, and the reason why they're not afraid to be by themselves or to walk alone is because the grizzly bear knows that they can defend themselves. The grizzly bear knows that other people or other things around them, they know that they're the baddest in the area, and they're not worried about what other people think about them. And I really feel like this person is like that. They're not worried about what anybody else thinks about them. And if they're going after you, they're not worried about what people think about that. So they might be kind of like a controversial person in your life. Someone that you've been interested in being with, but they're kind of a controversial choice. Like maybe they're a different religion or a different race, or they have some kind of scary belief systems, or they're kind of just out there, like, you know, with wild clothes or wild hair, like just, yeah, like this person, like just a lot of fire sign energy, a lot of like willpower behind this person. And they might be kind of young and just getting their life together, but they're just going for it, unafraid, not caring. They're going to say what they want to say when they say it, and you kind of just got to either accept it or, you know, or don't accept it and move along, and they're not going to take it personally. So I kind of want to see what the connection's like, what this relationship is kind of like, what it would be like. So we have friendship. So this is someone that you might be already friends with, someone that you're cool with already, someone that you're having fun dealing with, someone that might be that friend that's always, like, you've always kind of clocked and been like, ugh, they're kind of attractive, but I don't know if they would be into me. They are into you. Like they definitely see you as someone they want to be in a partnership with if you're not already in a relationship with them. And what else here? Which for a lot of you, I think you're in a relationship with them. And then we have mastery. You've learned a spiritual lesson. So this person, you might have learned something from them. They might have taught you something about yourself that is just like really amazing. And I think that this person, like, I really want to say that you're probably already in a relationship with this person, or you at least know them and you're close to them. They're that outspoken person that you've been clocking for a while, and trust me, they've been clocking you back. There is a sense of mastery to them. There is a sense of like, they're like the master of their own space. So yeah, I want to see if there's any communication that will be happening anytime soon. So you have social media, so they might be contacting you via social media really soon, or you might have them on your social media, or they've been watching your social media. And then we have no other interest. They're not interested in anybody else. Like, I really want to say that this is probably already your partner, but, you know, you can let me know in the comments, okay? You can let me know in the comments. Alright, last but certainly not least, let's do group number 4. All right. 10th house, you met this person at work. You know this person from work. You've met through work or something like that. We also have the moon. So this might be someone who's just very like emotionally in tune. Someone who's very emotionally in tune within themselves. They understand themselves. They like themselves. They are all about themselves. They're very, very intuitive. They might be kind of emotional on the emotional side, and almost like a dreamer, altruistic, like altruism. That's all about being able to be like an idealist and understand, you know, that things can be better and to try to push for things to be better. This person wants to push to be better. You might be in between decisions with this person, with the 2 of Swords. That's being, in between a situation, like what, you're not knowing which way to go, having 2 things or 2 different, options and not knowing which one is which. We also have gratitude. So this person might be someone who just lives their life being very grateful. They're just grateful to be here. They're very idealistic, very, really into being grateful about what they have and wanting to have a better future, but really grounded in the gratitude of what they have within their own life. Then we also have the 4 of Wands here, which talks about celebration. So you might have met this person at a wedding or at some kind of event like a barbecue or something that was celebratory, maybe a graduation or something like that. Or this person could just be a very celebratory person, someone who really likes to have a lot of fun and go out there and have tons and tons of fun. So I'm definitely seeing that with this person. I'm definitely seeing that you most likely met this person at work though, for sure. Let's see what this connection is like. So you have past life love. So this could be someone that you were in a relationship with already, or this could be someone that you have an already really intense, I feel like I've known you my entire life kind of connection to. And then we have the boundaries card. So this might be someone that you really had to have a lot of boundaries with because they might take up like all of your space. That might be the kind of person that when you hang out with them, it's like they just take up all of your space, all of your time. You just want to spend every single day with them. So you've actually had to have a lot of boundaries around being with this person, because if not, they just take up all of your space and all of your time. And then last but certainly not least, let's do if this person's going to contact you or like what's happening in the future. So we have consistent. This person's probably a consistent fixture in your life. You probably are already in contact with them, or they're planning on contacting you too. They're just a very consistent person. Like, you know what to expect from this person. You're not going to be surprised by their next move really at all, because they're very consistent. And then we have forgiveness. So I do think this person is going to contact you. They might have done something to kind of mess things up or make you upset, and then now they kind of want some forgiveness from you for some kind of reason. So yeah, that's what I have for you, group 4. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know how you guys feel about this video. I will hear from you soon, and remember to be compassionate to yourself. Remember to be compassionate to others. All right? And with that, I'm out.